Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning. I am super excited. We are about to go to the first day of the WRTR, and I'm taking you guys with me. But before we do, we're making a few changes to the van because Dawn is going to leave her box truck here, so it saves our spot. Go with me on this. We don't want to lose this amazing place that we have, which is large enough for our entire group once they get here. And I am cleaning out the front seat of my van and putting everything in the back so she can ride with me. So we're doing a little project and then we're heading off to the big event. I'm super excited. Dawn is actually on one of the panels, so she's going to get to tell people about some different things. We're going to watch little bits and pieces of that here on the channel, but we are getting started with an epic adventure today, so you're coming along with us. Let's go. I always am kind of impressed by how much stuff I physically have in the front seat. Like, for example, this is a whole nother water jug that fits in the front seat. And then this bin right here has tons of stuff that I use pretty regularly in it. And then of course I always have my laundry kind of in the front while I'm at a campsite, so that's back here too. But there's a couple other things. On this particular trip, I moved the placement of the solar panel. You might remember, I had it over here and every time I would open the door, I'd go, solar panel, and it would just kind of flop out at me. But I decided that since I now have two solar panels, I needed a better place. So what better place than right here next to where my water jug was? That was a great placement. So that will definitely be something that will be setting the standard. So let's move these to the back, and then I have some like shoes, and then we're ready to go. Okay, that's all done. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and move my power station that I have in the front. And if I can find the cord, I'm gonna charge it off of Dawn's generator. I don't know where I put the cord though. I should have probably looked for that first, but anyway, everything's cleaned out. We're just waiting on Dawn now, and I decided not to go ahead and charge that battery because it's already at about 80% right now. And even though it would be good to go ahead and top it off, I don't find it to be necessary at this moment. So we made it over to the big event and we are about to go over. Dawn is kind of getting the lay of the land right now. We are parked next to some really cool rigs. And as you can see, it's not just about vans, it's not just about buses, there's a little bit of everything out here, so that's kind of cool. I'm hoping to get to connect with several of these different people, so let's get going. Okay, Dawn, you're on a panel. What's your panel about today?
It is about women's hygiene. So basically washing and cleaning on the road and staying clean. And this is still the WRTR session, so today and tomorrow is the women's RTR. So I think it's mostly women, except for maybe like male volunteers and stuff like that. But it's the women focused topics, and then the general topics will start on the third day, I guess.
Cool. I love it. So what Dawn was saying is there's two separate events that happen within, you know, one big overall event. And it's really cool because the women's focus events have things that are pertinent to us as solo female travelers out there. And I think that that's great. There's also one about safety on the road. And this way, if you're interested in finding out a little bit more of what it takes to go onto the road, you can kind of come here and get a glimpse, but also talk to tons of nomads who are actually already out there and get some other suggestions. So that's why we're here today. That's what we're going to be looking at, and let me show you around. The way that the grounds are set up, they actually have like a little concessionaire area here, and then we are over by the baseball field because they have this nice large area, and they actually have some other cool things. They have like a donations area where if you have something that you would like to share with others, you can, and they can just go pick it up. It's kind of cool. And of course they have the main lecture area right over there, so that's where we're going. Now coming out here, you are encouraged to bring whatever you want to sit on, whether that is a towel, a blanket, or a chair. I left my stuff in the van, but I may go get it in a minute. And also, despite the fact that they do have a concession area, you can bring your own water as well. So that's kind of where we're at, and with no further ado, let's go. Again, this is the women's RTR, so the WRTR, and look at all of these women who have come out. This is a huge event from the nomadic community, and there's lots of different things that you can participate in. So if you guys are interested in van life, this is a place that you have to come at least once. And I think you'll see why as we continue going. But as of right now, Dawn and I are making our way over to these tents to find out what's inside. So behind us is the first aid, but also they have like a mental health activity, which is super cool. So you can sit there and do some cool crafting, which I love. Again, lots of hands-on fun things. And wow, we're going past some more cool vehicles. I'm telling you, if nothing else, if you want to see the most wide array of nomadic vehicles, events like this are amazing. Okay, here we are at the button table, and we're gonna have to get one made. This is like the RTR and Home on Wheels Alliance tables that are gonna kind of point us in the right direction of what's going on. Okay guys, we have a button, and I went ahead and you can select one of 3 colors. Orange was my jammy jam because you know me, I like bright colors. Yeah.
Over to the free pile.
Oh, Dawn has an idea. What was that, Dawn?
We're gonna stroll over to the free pile.
This is a huge pile, guys. I'll show you. So this is the free pile area, and what this is where everybody can come out and bring things that they are interested in sharing with others. So you just bring it out, put it on one of these tables, and then you can totally...
I built these tables.
Oh, Dawn built these tables, she said. So you can actually come out and share with your community, and I think that's awesome. They have a little bit of everything, so let's go check out a few of these items. As you can see on this very sturdy table that Dawn built, there are DVDs and also some books here. And here we have just a variety of different kinds of items, and you can see everything from like hygiene products to crafting items, stuff like that.
You have a mouse.
Ooh, a mouse.
A wireless mouse.
Oh, that is nice. Yes. And I love this table because they actually are sharing different kinds of food. So if you are at the RTR or WRTR and you happen to come by the free table, you never know what you're gonna find. It could just be something absolutely useful like this. So you know that I am actually trying out a Blue Eddy right now. Well, they have some different items here also that you might want to check out online. They have a couple of different solar items. They have a fridge, and all of this looks pretty cool. So definitely going to be showing you guys more of the Blue Eddy that I have on a future upload. Behind us right now is the van that they're actually doing something kind of cool with also. This was actually Bob's van, and if you don't know who Bob is, check out Cheap RV Living. I'm sure most of the people who are on my channel already know who Bob is though, but you can kind of come in here and tour the area and see what it looks like inside. And I love that because it gives you some ideas as to things that you might want to do if you're not interested specifically in this van, but also you can see how the setup works, like the solar up here and things like that. So that's cool. So let's go look. Of course we can't go fully in, but this is what it looks like. And wow, look, it has tons of different areas for shelves, and there's the bed set up in the back there. There's cabinets, and then he does have the modified high roof on here with a nice roof vent. So really cool. Again, lots of cool ideas out here, and seeing vans like this that are opened up, if you are thinking about getting into van life, it's a good way for you to get some inspo. It's like a Pinterest board in real life, guys. And yeah, Dawn, what do you think about that one?
What?
Seeing it without anything in it, just bare bones there.
I mean, it's really cool because it's such an efficient, simple build, which is like Bob's thing. Oh, look, we can take a picture with Bob.
Oh, they do have a photo op right there with Bob. Yeah. It's always interesting here. Okay, Dawn is actually going to save the day real quick.
Okay, Cody, we're gonna get you back to Bob. All right, we're gonna stand you up here.
Good job, Dawn.
We have to attach his leash.
Okay.
So he doesn't get away again.
There you go.
Cody, okay, you're strapped back down.
Okay, now Cody can't fall, and again, this is Bob right here. And Dawn, you saved the day.
I've saved Bob and Cody.
Good job.
And she's been on the road for at least 3 years in a bunch of different vehicles, so she's got a lot of experience to share. So before we jump onto that topic, And I'm glad that the was mentioned about self-care and making sure we're staying hydrated as the sun is hitting us hard this afternoon, which is a blessing. But please do make sure that you're taking care of your skin and staying hydrated. If you
retired for silver sneakers. If you are disabled, they have what's called, through your insurance, they have what is called Renew Active. It's the same thing, and you can use the Silver Sneakers app to be able to find Renew Active.
I was in the car. I got online, which maybe a lot of you guys have also got online to get on YouTube. This is going somewhere, I swear. And so I found out about Vanlife.
Okay guys, as you can see, we watched a few people chatting today and it was super fun. And then we stayed out here and just chatted it up with a lot of different people and it's been super, super fun. But look at this. Alas, the sun is fading and we still have to get back to camp. Dawn,
what's
good
up?
Times. Good times.
So how good did I do talking about pooping and peeing and showering?
Yeah, Dawn got to talk about all the naughty bits. Good times.
The pits and the bits.
It was actually a really good time though because lots of people were chiming in, had some really great suggestions, and the panel, I might be biased, but I think Dawn did a pretty good job along with the other ladies.
I will say the question session turned into my suggestions.
True, it did. It definitely did. But this was day one. We're not finished yet. We have to get back to camp. I need to stop off and get a soda, I think. Yeah, Dawn, we're stopping and getting a soda. She's like, you're good. I'm in the way, guys. I'm always in the way. Dimples is all by herself.
All by herself.
That's right, Dawn. Sing it.
Don't wanna be all by herself.
But she is. So we're gonna get over to her and head back to camp. Okay, we made it back to our spot here and it's getting a little chilly, but all in all, pretty good. Right now what I'm doing is I'm moving the things back to the front seat so that I can have them kind of out of my way in the back. And then I got some food to make real quick. We're gonna try to make something real fast before it gets dark because it's kind of hard to tell on the video because the video brightens it a little bit, but let me see. Can you see that? It's getting a little bit dark. Now you can see it a little bit better. But all in all, good day. Good first day here at the WRTR actually. And I'm really glad that I ended up coming out. Met some really amazing people. And if you happen to be one of the people that I met, hi! It was so wonderful. You filled my heart with joy and I'm thankful. But let's get this finished real quick. Okay, so today I think we're gonna have some pasta and some chicken salad and just make a cold chicken salad pasta. I mean, it's super simple. I already have it and sounds good. So inside the back of the van we go to get out something to eat it with. And I have lots of different options, but right here I have a little kit that I actually got for Christmas that's pretty cool. It has in here, if I can open it, a little fork, a spoon, and a knife. Isn't that cute? So I think I'm gonna get this out. I'm just gonna leave it sitting here. And we're just gonna make this an easy night tonight and kind of call it a night. Now when I say easy night and call it a night, that means that I am going to technically eat my dinner and then probably do some editing. I've got some stuff to do and I have 2 more videos from adventures to edit and then today's video, so I need to make sure I stay on top of this. Just because we're out here having a good time doesn't mean it can't work, right? So to work I go, and I guess that is where I will leave you guys off on this adventure today. If you've enjoyed coming along with me to the WRTR, I hope that you will come back to check out more of the events going on. We have a few more friends who are going to be coming in over the next couple of days, and I think it's going to be really super awesome, and I can't wait to share it all with you. So until next time, guys, bye! So Dawn has these little motion lights outside and it just scared me because as I walked past my van, they just like clicked on all of a sudden. Ah!